back live again. I ain't gonna stay on too long. I guess maybe perhaps I may have said something. Who knew? Um, I guess too everybody is going live. So maybe that had something to do with it. I don't know. But I'm gonna wait for a few more moments to see if anybody come back to the live presentation. That's funny. That's the first time that ever happened to me. That's the first time that ever happened to me. Okay, brother the Nubian. Okay, Trika Living, Barbara, y'all back. Yeah, I ain't gonna stay on too much long. That's the first time that ever. Perhaps me saying something about, okay, we back, we back. Old head Deuce. Okay, I'm buffering. Yeah. Okay. All right. SJ the third. Look. I can't confirm or deny that, man. I don't know. Wax Dog, what's good with you, boy? The best shooter on YouTube. Charmaine Unstoppable. Shout out and respect due to all Unstoppable crew members. Maryland-based Deanna Monet. What's good with you? Yeah, well, thank you, and thank you for all your information you put in this live, SJ the third. Well, yeah, well, yes, Black Spring with Autumns. Shout out to you, woman. Triumphant Tiff and Deanna Monet. Grab Black Spring with Autumns link and put it in the stream. I'm not gonna stay on for about another 5 minutes. Apparently, by me saying, this is the thing. I don't know. Wait a minute, hold on. Derek, I wanted Tom Brady to come to the Raiders. Well, I was just gonna say, I was gonna say something about that. Old head Deuce is my YouTube protagonist. He is my YouTube protagonist. Everybody need one, all right? And I want to thank him. But the fact is that Arlene White, and what's good with you? None of this, the football does not matter in the grand scheme of things right now. If they get to a football season, we'll deal with it at that time. But yes, I agree with you. I don't know why Tom Brady decided to go to Tampa Bay of all places. That's like Nick Foles leaving Philadelphia and going to Jacksonville. Like thank you, Black Spring with Autumn. You get the idea why I have the Patriots hat on, right? Thank you. You get the idea. Derek, why are you looking for toilet paper? I'm not. I'm not looking. I ain't looking for toilet paper. They are. The zombies are. Black Spring with Autumn, I like you. Black Spring with Autumn. You thorough. Short Bus Pull Up was good with you. You get the idea why I had the Patriots hat on. Bless you. All right? But at any rate, that's like Nick Foles leaving Philadelphia and going to Jacksonville. I'm trying to understand why. But anyway, football, Instagram, your filters, your Instagram filters, none of that matters in the grand scheme of things right now. Thank you, Triumphant Tiff, Maryland Bread, Triumphant Tiff, bless your heart. But again, like I said, I'm not gonna stay on but like maybe a few more minutes because Life of Mocha was good with you. As you know, because everybody's stuck in the house, a lot of it is by choice in some of these cities because they have not put, okay, to your point on the last live, okay, thank you. That's right. FEMA stands for Federal Emergency Management Agency. Okay, well, Triumphant Tiff, another pop question for you. Black Spring with Autumn says Patriots recognize Patriots. Yes, ma'am. I love my country, but I question my government. I asked what FEMA region do you live in? And at that point, the live dropped out. So, but it is true. It is true. There's heavy traffic on YouTube. Everybody's going live all time of the day. People that I follow, they going live at 2 a.m. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they ain't got nothing to do. I got buku documentaries. I never get tired. I love watching documentaries. I never get tired. But everybody's going live and putting up videos and this and that. And so maybe, just maybe, the system can't handle it all. I don't know. I'll leave that up for the viewer to judge. I have my own ideas. But it is kind of funny that when I mentioned FEMA and the FEMA regions and stuff like that, it just so happened to drop out. I don't know. I don't know, but I am a contrarian and I am a card-carrying conspiracy theorist. I have my views. But I don't know. It could be a system problem. It happens all the time. All right. But at any rate, Arlene Whiting, no, that was just the title. I was being sarcastic. I'm not looking for toilet paper. The zombies are. And the zombies are people, not the zombie apocalypse, not the Walking Dead, not none of that lunacy. A zombie is a person who just simply is not aware. I don't use the word woke. I fancy the word aware. Or at least to the best of my abilities. I try to be geopolitically aware of what's going on around the planet, in the country, and on my block. All right. So that's how I bang. All right. So that's why I said that when I said the quest for toilet paper, that was just me being sarcastic. And shout out and respect due to Arlene White. I ain't seen her in a minute. Let me check this chat. So we about 5 minutes in. All right. Let me see. Hold up. Shout out and respect due to Brooklyn Bred to Mecca by Nature. And 411. What's good with you, girl? Where's Zenny? What's good with you? Short bus pull up. All right. SJ the third says TV life is boring without sports. So I'm gonna get to that right quick, then I'm gonna go and get out of here. Thoughts Magnetic, what's good with you, boy? Nikki, what's good with you? All right, try buy, make it, sell it. Okay, I buy black too. As a matter of fact, we have a database here in Philadelphia called WeBuyBlack.org, and they have a database of all the black-owned businesses here in Philadelphia. And 411 says conspiracy facts. Yep. All right. So again, we're about 6 minutes into this live presentation. Oh, watch yourself, buddy. Yeah, got to put the car in drive. In park. Oh, yeah. I know it happens. I know. It's the day, right? Happened to the best of us. Yeah. How you? Yeah. But at any rate, SJ the third said TV life is. Hold up. Shout out and respect due to Maryland-based Dr. Bombay. Raggedy Company is opening for business as usual, so I get to go in here and listen to everybody complain about their declining portfolios. Are investments essential? That depends on who you talk to, I guess, Dr. Bombay. Shout out and respect due to Wax Dog. Shout out and respect due to Wax Dog, the best shooter on YouTube. All right? But at any rate, I'm going to say this, then I'm going to go and get out of here because I was coming up on time anyway. All right? Shout out and respect due to Life of Mocha. I did a video yesterday called Fear, a Useful Tool. And I said that they took your toys away, little boy. They took your toys away, little girl, for this fact. Because we have been so distracted with sport and play and Instagram filters, stuff that don't matter in your everyday. When you stop and think about it, because what it is for one, most of us, all of us actually, you don't throw no football or catch one. You aren't being active in none of that. You just an observer. But we invest so much of our time and our intellect in knowing that the A route this receiver ran or the latest T on Instagram. How is that helping you to grow as a person? How is that actually helping you develop? But what it is, we're in Rome, bred in circuses. So it makes sense. It actually makes sense that when somebody says something like I just said, you're going to push away from that. Well, now you forced to look. You forced to research. You are forced to look into serious stuff that matter because they took your toys away, little boy. They took your toys away, little girl. So now what you got? You're going to have to question your government. You're going to have to question all of the stuff that goes on in your world. Well, this is stuff that I normally don't talk about on my channel because I know people, they're going to push away from that. So I'll throw out a little bit of something. But if you really want to get in the dirt with it, all right, if you really want to get some of this stuff out in the open, you may want to connect with Ann 411. In fact, moderators, real quick, I want you to take Ann 411 and put her link in the stream. Also, another person, Black Spring with Autumn. Another person, Snapzilla Gorilla. These people are much more eloquent than I. And they give you much more information than I. And they give it to you with video. I ain't as good as them. So I just speak from the heart. But again, I want y'all to put Black Spring with Autumn. As a matter of fact, and 411, I want you to do me a solid and connect, because you ain't supposed to say subscribe. And 411, you out in California, don't say subscribe. But and 411, I want you to link up with Black Spring with Autumn and Black Spring with Autumn. I want you to reciprocate. These are some serious people. Snapzilla Gorilla is damn good. These are some serious people. Me, I just speak from the heart. All right. So the fact is that now you gonna have to deal, all y'all, self-included, because I told Nene, oh wait, hold on. Shout out, respect due to Nene Alfred Blogs. I told y'all, you know, I went out for some drinks for NBA All-Star Saturday night. I was at a real nice place for Super Bowl. So I'm guilty of it as well. But generally speaking, I don't invest my time, my precious time, in sport and play. My you know, everybody, you know, obviously everybody you know, unwinds different. My unwind is to play chess online, come out to the park, I have my little beer and brandy, and I just be in nature, you know. That's my little thing. But you have so many men, you have so many so-called alpha men that invest so much time in what receiver stats was from last week. That don't mean nothing. It's going away. It's going away, or it's going to be extremely curtailed going forward. Mark my words. And if I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to say. But they took your toys away, little boy. What are you going to do now? They took your Instagram filter away from you, little girl. What are you going to do now? They took your Barbie doll. All right? Old head Deuce, Derek, never mentioned you're a chess player. Well, yeah, I actually, there's an online site called Spark Chess Premium. I've been a member for about maybe 9 years. And I play chess with folks all over the world. I mean, I'm all right. I ain't no grandmaster. You know, I ain't no grandmaster chess player. You know, but I mean, I'm all right. You know, and plus it's a thinking person's game. And just like everybody else, I used to love PlayStation and all this other stuff. But you know, they say as a child you do childish things and all this other stuff. Cause I love Siphon Filter. I love Gran Turismo. You know, I ain't no different than y'all. It's just that, again, when you come across this information, the information that I be researching, SJ the Third says, knowledge is king, research. Old head Deuce says, can you beat me? Old head Deuce, you are my YouTube protagonist. You are my YouTube protagonist. I don't know. We haven't played, but I give you my damn best. How about that? All right. But you have so much interesting stuff on planet Earth. How in the world can you say you bored? How? You got so much information out here, it boggles the mind. So, but men, quote men, alpha men, they spend all their time watching football hours upon hours on NFL Network or NBA TV. What does that do for you? What does that do for your development as a man, as a dad, any of that? Nobody's saying you ain't supposed to do it, but the way men are, everybody knows that preachers during the Super Bowl, everybody knows this. Preachers actually structure their sermon around the time the football come on. Everybody know this, right? So this ain't no stereotype. This is stuff that goes on. Actually, I heard a running joke that says that the church actually had to take a back seat to football. Football is the religion on Sunday, not church. You feel me? So, you know, you have all this stuff in play, but like now that they done took all this, they'll probably open it back up again and watch people gonna fall. They the NFL and all these other sports, they gonna make a killing. Okay. Old head Deuce says, I'm chess stalking. All right. Well, before you make your next move, old head Deuce, take a second look before my knight take your rook. You feel me? All right, so we about 14 minutes into this presentation. The title of the presentation is called "The Quest for Toilet Paper." I ain't looking for no toilet paper, Arlene Whiting. All the NBA puppets I know. And I should say that real quick, and 411. Former Golden State star Kevin Durant says he has the coronavirus. I just read this morning, Quinn Cook, that played with him in Golden State, says that he and Kevin Durant are, quote, best friends. Quinn Cook said this morning when I was reading it off the wire, he said the boy just walking around like nothing. He said this is his best friend. He said that the boy walking around like nothing. He said he's still the same old Kevin Durant. He's just walking around at his own pace. He chilling. So if you're sick, if you're sick, I would think you'd want to get away from people and stuff like that. So if you're quarantined, I don't know if they talked on the cell phone or what. I'm just going by the news report from what Quinn Cook has said about his best friend. It's come to my attention now that Tom Hanks may not have been sick. They call it the blahs or something like that. He may not have been. He may not even had the coronavirus. Idris Elba, Charles Barkley. I heard last week they saying he was awaiting test or waiting on his test to come back. Well, that's been about 10 days now. I haven't heard anything about Charles Barkley, but I do know that they said that he may have been possibly exposed to the coronavirus. Because he spent time with the California Angels baseball team during spring training. So you have all this stuff you have to filter through. I don't know. I don't know if they sick or not, but I do know that the government and the media are using this to clamp down on people. Trump and Tiff said, "Did you see the pandemic simulation link I put in your last video?" No, I did not. You said you was gonna send me an email. I haven't checked anything. But I'll tell you now. Since we want to talk numbers, it's come to my attention. SJ the third says Charles Barkley pump faking. That would be appropriate for a basketball player, wouldn't it? All right. But at any rate, it's my understanding that before this thing blows over in America, they looking anywhere from 70 to 96 million people infected with this stuff. That's the number I got from my source. You may have heard less, you may have heard more. We'll see in the fullness of time what it is, all right? But all I know is that, former Chicago Mayor Rahm Emanuel said, never let a good crisis go to waste. Never let a good crisis go to waste. I'm sure those of you all in the know, y'all have heard about this process called the Hegelian dialectic of problem, reaction, solution. Your most recent example of problem, reaction, solution was 9/11. You had somebody that they couldn't catch, even though John Miller interviewed him in the cave. Our surveillance could never catch him for 10 years. This guy orchestrated all these planes to hit people. You get so that's your problem. The reaction is, hey, we're scared, protect us, keep us safe. You hear, and even with this here now, you hearing everybody stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. They were saying that during 9/11, all right? And the solution was to take your civil liberties through the Patriot Act. Problem, reaction, solution. Beautiful. Well, I think personally, we going through the same thing now. So we had the problem, the coronavirus. The reaction is everybody social distance, quarantine, martial law, soft martial law, shelter in place. That's the reaction, all right? So you have problem, reaction, and the solution is going to be straight up martial law, mandatory vaccinations, and things like that, if I was a betting man. So look into it for yourself. It's called a Hegelian dialectic. And it's beautiful the way they got it. And the thing is that from where I'm at, Triumph Tiff, bless your heart, Triumph Tiff. That's called Event 201. I know that. If you actually missed Triumph Tiff. You actually missed my Black History Month live that I went live on the first day of Black History Month, and I talked about Event 201. John Hopkins, in league with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, actually ran a computer simulation of a particular pathogen that was supposed to kill 65 million people, and that pathogen was called a coronavirus. Yes, I'm well aware of that, baby. That if you go back to my I did a video. I think it's called When We Were Black. I mentioned it in there. Hold up. There you go. Shout out and respect due to Snapzilla Gorilla. That's who you want to talk to. Damn me. Snapzilla Gorilla. There's a young lady in in this live called Black Spring with Autumn. Snapzilla Gorilla, do yourself a favor and link up with Black Spring with Autumn. She's a patriot. Black Spring with Autumn. You might want to link up with Snapzilla Gorilla, but all y'all link up with Snapzilla Gorilla. That boy bad. See, like I said, I'm not as eloquent as he. And here, let me take my hat off. I'm saying that with all seriousness. I just be talking. I just talk from the heart. This guy got all that stuff. He got all that and then some. So you may want to you may want to reach out to him. He don't be doing lives all that much, but when he talk, it's like E.L. Hutton. When he talk, you should listen. All right. So we're about 20 minutes into this live presentation. I got shut off from the last one. I want to thank all y'all for coming through. Because this one and the other one, that would be 1 hour that I've been live, and I limit myself to 1 hour on these lives and all that other stuff. I want to thank Triumphant Tiff and all my moderators for keeping it going. Shout out and respect due to Stings Girl. Shout out and respect due to Maryland Bread, Deanna Monet, and Old Head Deuce, my YouTube protagonist. And again, Old Head Deuce, before you make your next move, I want you to take a second look before my knight takes your rook. You feel me? All right? So I play chess too. So again, I want to thank all y'all for coming out. I want y'all to have a great rest of the weekend. Go out if you... Oh, hold on. Shout out and respect due to New York Scratcher. If you ain't locked down, step outside. What are you afraid of? If you ain't got these shelter-in-place orders, why would you self-censor? Go on outside and live your life. Okay. Snapzilla Gorilla say I'm getting that Muay Thai workout as I listen. There you go. Train. We train. All right. There we go. You can see, as Jada Slur just said it. Stay safe. I intend to, sir. But yes, I'm actually in a park and everybody is out. Okay, Triumphant Tiff said we don't want you to go. Well, no, I got to go, babe. I did my hours, so I completed my my compliance to myself. We had a 20-year-old employee get the Rona here in Baltimore. It's my understanding that they got one confirmed case in Greenville, Mississippi. Imagine my shock. But at any rate, I want y'all to have a great weekend and a good week forthcoming for what it's worth. I know for myself, unless they got they got armed soldiers on the streets, I fear nothing. I'm not an imposing dude at all, but I fear nothing. I'm just gonna go out here and live my life. Have people seen Fallout yet? Black Spring with Autumn says you're on fire. Thank you, and so are you, ma'am. Salute to Black Spring with Autumn. She a damn good one. Temecca by nature. Have a great day, fellow queens and kings. You have Arlene White, yeah. So again, real quick, Arlene, that was just me being sarcastic. That's all. Like I always say, like you ain't supposed to say subscribe. That's me being sarcastic at YouTube for, they mad behind a word that's on your. Everybody subscribe. All right. But at any rate, I want all y'all to have a great weekend and an even better week forthcoming. All y'all take care. Greenville, Mississippi till I die. Salute. Shout out and respect due to Black Spring with Autumn. That's real talk. I like her.